Good evening. Welcome to Hockey Night in River Falls. Cats 4-0-1 on the season, hosting New Richmond tonight here at the Wildcat Center. It's Chris Larson along with Dan Jenkins and Chris John with you here this evening. Cats didn't put one in the win column for the first time on Tuesday night, but it was a very dramatic comeback, scoring with less than 10 seconds to go to tie the game up and make it a 3-3 game Tuesday night. But boys reloaded, I think maybe a little refocused after that little scare from Somerset on Tuesday night. And we'll see what they got for New Richmond. Last season, we went 1-1 against this New Richmond team at the JV level. New Richmond won 5-3 in the opening game up in New Richmond. And then I believe we won 5-2 in the second game with them. And I believe that was also Coach Tim Levold's first win over New Richmond. Coach Tim had a lot of first wins last season. Completed his, he's got a win against everybody now. But this JV squad they've got this year, the boys expecting to put a lot of wins on the board. So we'll see how it goes this season. First period about to get underway. We adjusted that behind the net shot a little bit this season. Hope you guys enjoy that. All right, Cat's going to roll with Goring, Prochnow, and Larson. And it'll be Will Loy and Gage Brunkhorst at ease. Loy ships it around to Jack. Jack trying to get it up the boards, battling there, puts his guy down on the ground, but another Tiger steps in and takes it away. Dan Lynn in net for the Cats tonight. Nick Thomas had the goaltending duties on Tuesday. And Jack Larson picks up his first penalty this season. Put that guy on the ground, and apparently refs didn't like how he did it. So Cats will go on the penalty kill here with 14:44 to go. Early action here in the first period. Goring will take the draw. They'll leave Goring and Covey out there along with Gage and Will. Nice job. Cats come out of there with it. Brunkhorst chasing it down in the corner. Scooped up by number 14, Colton Dunter. Up the ice, and boy, number 4, Brody Jackson with some wheels. Bringing it into the Cat zone. Puck down into the corner now. New Richmond trying to set up their power play. Had Gunter flying down the slot. Send it into the middle, and Cats able to scoop it up and send it. That's Prochnow. Prochnow will head over to the bench. Cats will change out 3. Rudy out there along with Nolan Hopeful. Both the forwards went to D-State on. Jackson tried to make a move. Cats do a nice job squeezing him off, and now Hayden Balduck trying to make something happen here for the Tigers. We go across the crease. Dan Lynn able to get a pad on it, send it away. Now Balduck with it again, sends it deep. 48 seconds left in the penalty, and that comes off. Should get a whistle, and we do. Another D-zone draw coming up. Cats will bring in a couple of fresh Ds. And they'll bring in some forwards, too. So it could be Ekholm and I think Lucas Blair. And then they're going to bring in Max Miniak and Maddox Simon, the forwards. Simon to take the draw. Cats will just toss that one down the length of the ice. Miniak cruising down there. The pass, Miniak got a stick on it. Miniak trying to take it away. Here comes Balduck. Off to face Huber. Simon battling, trying to get possession. And Balduck able to scoop it up in the neutral zone. Now the Cats send it down again. Hayden Ekholm getting a stick on it. Well, that's Ty Utes getting a stick on it and sending it down. Tanner Guess through the D. A nice stick there by Utes. Larson out of the box. Hopeful steps onto the ice. Shoot. Dan Lynn able to get some gear on it and knocks the net off. Things getting a little wild down there in that end. Hopefully now the Cats get back to skating full strength and gets a possession down here. Cats will roll with Rudolph. Hopeful. And it looks like Owen Hare. Rudolph comes out of the pile with it, sends it up to Hare. Hare tries to chip it down. Scooped up by LeMay. LeMay out to the neutral zone. That one gets past. They're going to wave. One official waved off the icing. The other one called it. So we're going to get icing. Near side official said no icing. Far side raised his hand and blew the whistle. We'll take it. Broadcourse and Lloyd the D's. It's Rudy, Hopeful, and Hare out there on the forward line. Rudolph, backhand shot towards net. Chased it down. Hare got there, but wasn't able to knock it in. Sends it out to point. Hopeful fires. As they say, higher. The crowd gives you the higher. Looks like we got a new tradition here at the Wildcat set. Hopeful brings it in, looking for a shot. Nice stick-on-stick play there by the Tiger defenseman. And we'll get a whistle, and we'll reset here with 11:40 to go in the first period. 0-0. A new line here, Serene, Helminiak, and Link. Helminiak will take the draw. Serene was playing with Larson and Prochnow. Now play with these two guys. They move Goring over to the Larson-Prochnow line. That line was flying around last season. Put a lot of pucks in the net at the end of the season for the Wildcats. Tim Levold just trying to stir things up a little bit, see what clicks. Here comes Link. Serene with it. I'm just looking for a different combination. Got a bunch of new players out here on this team this season, so just kind of get an idea. Maybe this guy works well with that guy. Sometimes you just don't know it, and you got new combinations. Pollard sends that puck deep. Cats will get a change. Fresh set of forwards, and now fresh D's jumping on. Puck out to the point. Ooh, tough shot. Dan Lynn somehow gets the pad back over and knock that one away. That looked like that was a backdoor goal, no problemo. Get a whistle. Offsides. Neutral zone draw coming up. Cats will send in the fresh three forwards. Guys on the ice haven't realized it yet. Now they got it. Rudolph to take the draw. This is New Richmond's kind of hot line. I think Coach Tim wants to get his best line in against these guys. That was a quick change just to get this matchup that he wanted. Rudolph to take the draw here. Fire one up into the net, and we'll reset once again here with 10:06 to go in the first period. Zone draw. Rudolph to take the draw against number 8, Lucan Manor. Colin Olson shot on goal. Dan Lynn sends it away. Fire it again. It's battling to get this out of the zone. Hopeful's going to bring it up. Hopeful looking for It was Rudy looking for hopeful. And Cats get called for the hand pass. They're going to bring it all the way back. They were working hard. It was looking like maybe it was going to happen. Nice little rush there. But Cats will put fresh set out there. Gunter to take the draw here for New Richmond. Cats able to clear. They wave off the icing. Helmaniak pursuing. Lloyd tried to keep it in. New Richmond able to clear. Get another tough shot on Dan Lynn. Couple of hits on there along the boards. Link with it. Tried to swing it around. Nice play there by Will Lloyd. Serene up the ice to Helmaniak, and Helmaniak leaves it for Link. Link dumps it down. Puck out to the point. Will Lloyd fires cross ice. Helmaniak was getting a change. Blake Goring just steps on. Dan Lynn behind the net. Here come the Cats back the other way. Scooped up by Goring. Goring tried to dump it out to Prochnow, but it's taken away. Prochnow can't handle the outlet. Puck on the back of the net. They pop it out of there. Goring working in the corner. Cats finally able to clear. Tough time getting into the breakout there. You say if you fail 3 times, it ends up in your net. Well, that was twice for sure. Here come the Cats back the other way. Hopeful. Body on a man. Here comes Simon. Simon loses the handle. Simon scoops it up. We got a whistle. Hand pass again. And he'll take it back down to the other end again. A little more speed here on display by New Richmond than we saw Monday night against Somerset. Somerset had a couple guys that could really burn, but this New Richmond team, they've got 5-6 guys that can fly around out there. Gunther to take the draw here for the Tigers. Tigers able to keep it in. Cats will see New Richmond or see Somerset again Monday night. Somerset's JV swung over and played us Tuesday kind of really as a favor just to get another game because Ram didn't have a JV team, but we actually have a varsity JV doubleheader with Somerset coming up Monday night. Rudy working. Simon getting through traffic. Leaves it for the D and Pollard shot's deflected and goes up into the net. Ozone draw coming up here. Cats will change out 5. That's Serene, Helmaniak, and Link out there, along with Ty Utes and Hayden Ekholm. Buck down to Serene. Serene working through traffic. Regathers it at the far corner. So look around. Back to the point, Utes. Utes winds. Fires wide. Helmaniak there along the board. The Zamdor. Stick gets stuck in the Zamdor. That happens every once in a while down there. Out to Ekholm. Ekholm fires. That one goes just wide. Serene trying to get it out to Ty Utes. LeMay comes out of there with it for New Richmond. Still fired up the ice. Utes able to keep it in momentarily. Cats jump out of the zone here. Here comes Jackson. Link fires down. Forwards getting a change. Up down in the corner. 5-man scrum. Now it's a 6-man skirmish down there. Puck out to the point. Nano Belina. That's a new for you. Here come the Cats back the other way. Trying to get the puck deep. Here we go. Lloyd steps up, swings it around. Proc now over there on the far side. Proc now to Lloyd. Lloyd up ahead to Larson. And they'll cover. Cats will change out the forwards. Be Rudy, Simon, and Hopeful. Front course, dumps it down. Hopeful gets a stick on it. And the Cats offsides. That little mix up there along the blue line. Just puck touches the wrong guy and you get a whistle. 4:31 to go here. First period 0-0 game. I'd say New Richmond's probably had the better of the opportunities tonight so far. But a little bit of a tennis match here. We've gone back and forth a few times. Luke and Mann are trying to set it up. Nolan Hopeful takes it off his stick. Hopeful was thinking about Simon, and then I think he thought about the net. Puck went somewhere in between. And we got an icing. Cats will get an ozone draw here with 4:13 to go in the first period. Wildcat Hockey brought to you by Fit Map. Need some hockey training for your youngster? Put Fit Map in the Google machine. You can look them up, and they'll hook you up with a little hockey training over the summer. Hopeful. Thought about it. Trying to set up something a little better, maybe. Trying to get it on the forehand. Puck out to Will Lloyd. Lloyd, B to D over to Bronkhorst. Bronkhorst can't get it deep. Rudy trying to chase it down. Lloyd flies in there, but puck will go down to the end. Dan Lynn sends it over to the corner. Bronkhorst. Well, Simon sends a chip out. Puck up into the netting. D-zone draw now with 3:45 to go. Wildcat Hockey brought to you by First National Bank. First National Bank for all your banking needs. Savings, checking, mortgages, loans, whatever you need. First National Bank of River Falls. Big supporters of River Falls sports on YouTube. Dominiak, Link, and Serene out there for the Cats. Here comes Link. Link's got, Charlie John with him. Got John set up on the back door there. Pollard swings it around. Puck out the point, gets by Luke Blair and all the way down. And it should be icing. It will be. A little reset here with 3:14 to go. First period. Wildcat Hockey brought to you by Juniors. You want to check out some school stuff? This weekend, Juniors has a play going on there in their ballroom. Check them out on Facebook. There's a link to it, but I think it's like every Christmas story ever told all weekend long. Tonight, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Shows are very, very reasonable, too. $14 tickets. Look at it today online. If you're thinking about getting out, little night out of town, little show. $14 gets you in the door, and then you can just buy food off the menu at the regular price. But $14 gets you a show. That's a heck of a deal. Over at Juniors. Cats will bring a couple fresh Ds in. Be Hayden Eckholm and Ty Utes. 23 and 33 out there. Blake Goring will take the draw. Utes with it. Skated behind the net. Swing it out to Prochnow. Prochnow ahead to Goring. Goring bring it through the neutral zone. Goring trying to get it going. New Richmond's had this D side pretty buckled down. LeMay. Nice work. Jack Larson following his man back. Buck up to Prochnow. Rest of the Cats went to the bench. Prochnow with the second attempt nearly beat goaltender Drake Bowman. Nice job by Drake Bowman, too, reaching back, resetting the net. Oh! Rudolph come flying through there. I think the coaches probably would have preferred a whistle. Drake Bowman reaches back and resets the net as the Wildcats rush is coming down the ice. Here comes Hopeful. Hopeful. Simon with Hopeful. That's tag up. 1:41 here to go, first period. Nice job, Maddox Simon stepping in there, poking that one away. Hopeful jumps in there. Popping loose. Simon's got his man pinned against the boards. Nobody got too crazy in there. The officials let him sort it out. Didn't see anybody jabbing anybody in bad places, anything like that. Wave off the icing. Tap, as Matt Link likes to say. One minute remaining in the period. Hopeful. Skating down, puts a body on a man. Out to Rudy. Rudy fires. D stepping up there is Brunkhorst. Brunkhorst leaves a loose puck for Hopeful. Hopeful dives in there. Can't get it to go. Puck out in the neutral zone. Brody Jackson kind of left all alone. Nice job by Will Loy getting back to it. Will swinging it over to Gage Brunkhorst. Brunkhorst puts a body on the man on the near boards. Aiden Baldock brings it in. Looking for a man flying up the slot there. Dan Lynn puts a stop to that. 19 seconds left here in the first period. Scoreless game. Max Elmaniak to take the draw. He's out there with Carter Serene and Logan Lynch. Coming in. Chips it down. It'll be icing. Needed to take one more stride before he did that. 6 seconds left. Now it's going to come back down here in our end. I think it's 36 seconds. No, I think it's 6 seconds. 6 seconds. Just heard somebody in the ice say. You guys can see the clock a lot better than I can. 6 seconds. Now I see it. Just swing it around, and that'll do it. So at the end of one, it is New Richmond 0, River Falls 0. Let's pay some bills. Wildcat Hockey brought to you by Bros Sports Bar and Grill. It's burger night down there at Bros right now. Head on down to Bros. Enjoy a delicious burger. Maybe go after the game. Property Executives Realty, Sarah Jenkins, 612-703-3944. You can reach out to her at sarahjenkins.com for all your real estate needs. Patax, family market since 1912. You know what they got down at Patax? They got the hot honey. That's my favorite stuff. You got to go down and get some hot honey at Patax. Great deli, meat section. You name it, they got it at Patax. Twin Cities Orthopedics. You got a bad wheel, maybe a bad wing? Come on down to Twin Cities Orthopedics. They can help you out, get you back rolling. St. Croix Lanes, River Falls. You can look them up online, stcroixlanes.com. And St. Croix Lanes, great place for a weekend to run down there, do a little bit of cosmic bowling. Good times at St. Croix Lanes. How about more real estate? Team Dana and Jeremy Cudd, Property Executives Real Estate, teamcudd.com. They are proud supporters of all River Falls students and athletes. They say, go Wildcats.
I got 2 emails.
All right, hey, second period about to get underway, and we got a special guest up here. It is a guy that's been putting some pucks in the net, distributing the puck really well. Can you hear me? Well, hold on. How about now, Hunter?
Yep.
All right, there you are, buddy. You're on 2. I had you on 3. You're on 2. Hunter Rappel joins the broadcast. Hunter, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
It's good, man. I talked to your mom last night, and she's like, he's really good at doing this broadcast. You should have him come up.
Oh, man.
So here you are. Really appreciate having you up here. Who's this guy? Nolan Hopeful. Shot on net. Cats trying to get something going here early on, second period. Step up there by Pollard. Now the Cats put some pressure on Simon with a, they're hopeful actually, shot on that. Both those guys kind of have a similar look from a little ways away. Pollard swings it around. Back along the boards. Pollard steps up. Rudolph. Hopeful now working over there. Rudy with it. Back to Hopeful. Hopeful trying to get it back out to the point. Richmond had it covered up. Lucas Blair steps up. Trying to hold it in. Dumps it down to Hopeful. Hopeful tries to get a shot up. Didn't get all of it. New Richmond sends it down length of the ice, and it's an icing. So tell me about your line, Hunter. You get to play with your brother this season. What do you think about that?
It's fun.
Fun?
Yeah.
Right?
We disagree a little bit, but
Yeah. Who talks more trash, you or Mason?
probably me a little.
All right. Bill Maniac running out there with Serene and Logan Link. Puck out to Ekholm. Ekholm sends it down. So you're out there with Charlie Freeman as well. What's it like out there? I heard that Cam told me last night that it's the biggest line he's ever coached.
Yeah,
The
it's
three
fun.
guys.
We like to. I think we intimidate other teams pretty early in the game, and then it kind of creates open space from there.
Yeah. Well, you guys are rolling this season.
Yeah, we had a good start.
Serene down in the corner. Sends it out the point, and Ekholm. Ekholm had that stick up. He was ready to rock. Fires it down. Deflection into the far corner. Puck out in the neutral zone now. Huber brings it in. Now onto the stick of Luke Manor. Ekholm through the neutral zone. Now, last year, Hunter, you were playing D. You're playing center this year. How's that change been for you?
It's good. It maybe took a little bit to get used to the positioning and stuff, but practice a lot of face-offs during practice. Coach Donuts likes to help me after and stuff, so kind of making the transition pretty well.
Practice the face-offs and then that center spots. It's a lot like the third D man, right?
Yeah.
Except for you get to go in more fun places.
Yep.
Larson turns around. Cats into the zone. Fired in the near corner. Brock down, Larson down there. Puck out onto the stick of Huber. Here come the Tigers back the other way. Will Loy behind the net.
Quick!
Cats will get it deep, head for a change. So that game against Memorial last Thursday, pretty big win. I think the last time the Cats beat Memorial, you were probably wearing diapers.
Yeah, I think so.
What was that bus ride like on the way home?
It was fun. It was exciting. Everybody was pumped up. Wasn't many people sleeping or sitting on their phones after that.
No. I heard you guys got to stop at Quick Trip on the way home too.
Yeah, I got some goodies at Quick Trip right after.
Quick Trip really should. We should pick up a sponsorship for Quick Trip as much as we hang out there.
I wouldn't mind wearing some Quick Trip merch before games.
Tigers, Alan Bentley fires that one off the side of the net. Scooped up by Pollard. Well, we got a penalty coming, and I think it'll be hopeful going to the box for interference. So what do you think about this JV squad, Hunter? You get to watch them pretty close, at least for a couple of periods. What are your thoughts on these guys so far this season?
I think they're great. I don't know. They haven't lost yet, I don't think.
One tie and 4 wins. Yeah, I haven't lost yet.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to either. They come out fast every game, and they're always ready.
The Maniac will take the draw. Got him to hold him. Hubert behind the net. Oh, nice look. Dan Lynn had the pipe sealed down here. Fire one off of Lynn's gear again. Serene tries to send that one the length. Didn't get all of it. Manor, now Huber. Back out to Manor. Manor. Up top, they fire. Dan Lynn able to collapse into that one. Covered up. We get a whistle here with 10:06 to go in the second period. 1:15 to go in the penalty. Cats will bring in Will Loy, the Maddox Simon, Gage Brunkhorst, and Blake Goring. So senior year for you, Hunter. What's been kind of what's the most memorable hockey moment you? What's your favorite moment when you think back? What is it?
I think I've only been to state once, so that's probably got to be the top moment.
Okay.
First year at Pee Wee's.
First year at Pee Wee's. Where'd you guys go?
Sheboygan.
Sheboygan, down on Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
Did you guys do anything other than play hockey when you're down there? You guys do anything fun? What do you remember?
We stopped at Lambeau on our way up, and we went in their little outdoor ice rink and stuff down there. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Jack played at State at Sheboygan a couple years ago. We did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
We stopped at Lambeau. That's a cool rink in there. Just a really nice town to go play some hockey in. Cats trying to kill this penalty off. 30 seconds remaining in the penalty. 9:20 to go here in the second period. 0-0 game. Cats PK with Will Loy and Gage Brunkhorst out there with Blake Goring and Maddox Simon. So what do you know about this new Richmond team you can tell us about, Hunter? You guys got a big game here tonight with New Richmond.
It's going to be physical. We know that. They just played Eau Claire North and beat them 7-1, so we know they got firepower. They got a few kids returning, and then reigning state champs, so we know we got our work cut out for us. But I think we just keep working hard the whole game. We can draw some penalties, work our power play. We should be able to handle them.
Cats back to full strength. Brody Jackson with the point-blank shot. Dan Lynn covering up, no problemo, and you saw Jackson with some frustration just looking down. These guys, a lot of these young guys have seen Dan Lynn their whole youth career and had a hard time beating this guy. Charlie John with it now out there with Owen Hare, Chase Rudolph. John up along the far board, or along the near boards. Still working. Rudolph steps in. Nice job by Lucas Blair stepping up, firing that one down. Yeah, how many seniors did they have in that team last season, Hunter, do you know?
I'm not sure. I know they had a decent amount. Some of them are playing juniors right now and stuff, but they've got enough returning where we know they're a serious good hockey team.
That's just rushing that net. Trying to get one past Drake Bowman. Starting to see a little frustration there. Owen Hare, though, laying it all out there with Chuck John out in front of that net. Trying to make something happen. Ozone draw. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. So what'd you have for a meal before the game tonight? What's your pregame meal look like?
There's
Tell
about,
me it's not mini tacos or something like
it's
that.
not.
All
We
right,
have
good.
about 5 or 6 guys, and since the season started, and last year it was me and a few other guys, but this year it's changed. But we go to Noodles and Company before every game. Get some
Nice.
stuff.
What's your favorite blend at Noodles and Company?
I like to get the pesto.
The pesto.
Yeah.
I change it up at Noodles. I get the Japanese pan noodles once in a while. And then I'm also a big fan of the mac and cheese.
Yeah, the mac and cheese. It's hard to beat.
Jets trying to get something going here. 7-12, and we got a penalty coming. That one's on the Tigers, I think. Looks like it. Cats will get their first power play of the night here with 7:10 to go. So I was talking to Coach Wilkin last night, and I said, hey, Hunter's coming up. When does he got to leave to go get ready for the game? And he's like, well, they warm up when there's ammon. So what does that warm-up routine look like? What do you guys do as you're preparing for the game?
Usually everybody's kind of starting to quiet down, get ready for the game, so there's not as much talking and screwing around. We do our stretches and stuff, and then do some non-mobility stretches as a team to get ready, and then we kind of let everybody do. Everyone's got a few things that they like to do that others don't, and then we head to the locker room and get ready.
You guys wear headphones for that?
Some do, some don't. Some
Yeah.
like to just have little side conversations and stuff.
What's your deal?
I usually don't. I like to mess around, try to keep the mood lighter.
You headphone up when you get in the locker room?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? What's your jam?
Country, usually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who do you jam to?
A little bit of everything. Older sometimes. Then once we get the speaker bumping, usually I take them off.
Yeah. Hopeful with it. Do you guys come out to the same song in the locker room every time?
We kind of change it up.
All right. What's your favorite walkout song as you guys coming out of the locker room?
I don't know. Last year when Serene was running it, we would listen to Fireball on our way out.
All right.
Kind of cool.
So football jams the Wolf Totem. You guys doing Wolf Totem?
No, we don't.
Turnover right there in the slot. Cat's able to clear. Got a whistle. Come back down here in the Cat's end. 30 seconds left in this power play. 5:40 to go in the second period. Cats will go Larson, Prochnow, Will Loy, Logan Link, and Max Ominiak. Prochnow's going to take the draw. This group put one in the net last night. Here comes Jack. Fires, gets a rebound. Rebound safely to the back of the net. And New Richmond able to send it all the way down. 16 seconds left. Dan Lynn's going to leave it for Logan Link. Oh, and that another victim of the Zam door there. Official does a nice job of getting the heck out of the way. Larson cross ice over to Max Miniak. Miniak over to Link. Link shoots. Oh, loose puck out front. Can't get to go. Miniak over to Jack. Jack lines up, fires, shoots. Rebound out front. Still loose. Oh, boy, that one went right across the crease. That's really what the Cats need to do, I think, to put this puck in the net here. Having a hard time scoring, having a hard time getting those beauties. What do? Get puck on net, get the dirty ones, right?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to pick up the trash.
Yeah. Can't complain when it's just a nice tap-in backdoor rebound.
Right. What do they say? They don't ask how.
They ask how many.
That's right. You like those dirty ones or you like the buttes?
You got to get a good mix of them.
Yeah. Blair tried to go to Pollard, couldn't connect, a little behind him. Pollard up the boards and into the neutral zone. Scooped up by Nano Bellino. Hopeful bumps it down. Bowman able to put a stop to it, leaves the puck out front. Cats unable to control that one and keep it in. All the way back. Blair here. So what do you do when you're in this situation right now, where both these teams have really been knocking on the door? They've had some good looks, but haven't been able to finish and put it in the net. What do you do as a player in these situations?
I think they gotta just kind of keep doing what they're doing, but a little less of what they're doing. They're getting the opportunities that they need. They've got a few squirting through for rebounds and getting around the goalie. They're just not going in the net. They got to keep doing that, but they're doing a little too much stick handling on the outside and stuff, and they're missing chances that they could have. So kind of just narrowing down to what's working for them so far, and they should be able to put a few in.
Keep firing.
Yep.
Less fancy, keep firing?
Yep.
I like it. Hunter, how was deer season this year? I know you're a big deer hunter.
Didn't see anything this year.
Yeah,
little too warm.
You guys had a pretty good turkey season, I think, didn't you?
Yeah. Me and Mason both like to go get some turkey in the backyard and stuff, so.
They're going to get back home for the elbow, and he having a little debate with the official. It wasn't overzealous. He just like, hey, I did this. And the official's like, nope, penalty. On your way to the box. Cats will go short again here with 3:37 to go, second period. Hunter, anything else you want to bring up before I let you go? I know you got to get back and get ready for the game.
Not really. Just expect a good one from us. We're all ready.
All right,
We're all
buddy.
pumped up down there.
Well, we're excited to see you guys play tonight. Good luck tonight, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys play. Good luck.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you. That's Hunter Rappel playing tonight at 7 o'clock. New Richmond setting up the power play here. Colin Olson able to get some space and fires it home, and it's 1-0 New Richmond. Colin Olson, the sophomore, finds a little space downtown, fires it over Dan Lynn for the goal with 3:18 to go here in the second period. New Richmond's had some real good looks, and Dan's been able to keep them out of there, but finally able to put that one in. Switch it up here. Didn't like what was going on there before the drop, so it's Rudolph, Simon, and Hopeful. Tigers get a shot. Pollard working his man over. Now Blair down in the corner. Rudolph steps in there as well. Olsen out to the point. Fire on net. Dan Lynn, pad save. That was from Lucan Manor. And we got a whistle. And I think Cats are going back. No, they got it on New Richmond. Interference call on the Tigers. Brody Jackson going to the box for New Richmond. Cats go on the power play here. Second power play of the night.
4. Got a minor interference.
Interference, the official says. Cats will go Rudolph, Prochnow, Hopeful, Simon, and Ekholm. 2:40 to go. Ekholm with it. Lines up, fires. Got a good bounce, but nobody home in the back door. Prochnow with it now. Prochnow, Simon. Back to the net. Rudolph back there. Rudolph out to the point. Both. Puck bouncing around up front. Out to Simon. Simon trying to thread the needle to Prochnow. Comes in, scoops up the loose puck. Simon with it. Whoa, looking for the back door. Had Hopeful flying in there, and we got another whistle, and that is off, I believe. Cats bring out Hemeniak, Goring, Serene, Will Loy, and Blake. Lloyd chips it down. Cats left to tag up. They do. And Richmond sends it all the way down. Mike with it. Puck bounces safely in the near corner. Hemeniak scoops it up. Now Goring. Link. Right through the neutral zone. Richmond trying to swing it all the way out. Now Serene with it. Serene had Goring coming up the middle. Another whistle. Will Loy will go to the box. So Loy gets it for hooking. We'll skate 4-on-4 here for 8 seconds. And then New Richmond will be on the power play. Rudolph, Simon, Blair, and Pollard. Rudolph tries to fire it down, doesn't get all of it. Tigers on the power play now. Rudy with it. Lines up, sends that one all the way down. 30 seconds left in the period. Tigers trying to get to the neutral zone. Simon scoops it up, sends it down. Pretty good looking penalty kill here so far. And Rudolph winds and fires, but that'll do it. So at the end of 2, it is Tigers 1, River Falls 0. Cats had some pretty good looks at the net, but so far unable to get one past freshman goaltender Drake Bowman. Got a few highlights from Thursday night's varsity game. Let's go with that here for a few minutes. We'll be right back. Riley Eastgard. Cal Schrank steps up. No, that's Cal Eastgard. Cal Eastgard.
Hey. Nice one.
Cal Eastgard came up from the blue line to play the puck behind the net, kind of swinging through on his way back to the blue line, and puck loose right in front of him, puts it right through the wickets of Cal and Lau, and it is 1-0 Wildcats with 5:24 to play in the first period.
Well, it's good for the.
Lean stepping up.
Oh, sniper. Man, this kid has made some good saves. The softest goals are going in, aren't they?
Very nice.
Just screened
From the
out.
blue line.
Lots of bodies out there, and as a D man, if you can find that little spot through all those bodies and find the back of the net.
Yeah, goalie never saw it.
How you score. And I believe that is Anthony McPherson's first varsity goal. McPherson.
Right there.
Right
that was
Hunter Raffle
beautiful.
up front.
Nice.
That was beautiful.
Just a lot of stuff going on in front of the net. Puck comes out to Hunter Raffle, and that's probably one of the easiest goals Hunter Rapple's going to score all season long.
Yep.
Wide open look at the net, just fires it in. Hopeful ahead for Flanagan. Flanagan able to chip it out, and he's bodied at the blue line. Under a minute to go now on the power play. Wiesinger steps up, grabs it. Wiesinger shoots
Wow.
again. Chase Wiesinger, you give him that much time, That's where that puck's going to go. Got it gathered back up, and here we go. Nice shot from the point from
There it is.
Holman.
There it is.
It is Mason Rappel cleaning up down low, and it's 7-2 Cats. Rappel's second goal of the season. Stick on it. All right. Really nice game for the varsity squad on Thursday night. Boys back in action here. We had Hunter Rappel up in the booth just a little while ago talking about the new Richmond game coming up here around 7 o'clock tonight. Monday night, we're hosting a doubleheader with Somerset. JV at 5 and varsity at 7, and that is Heroes Night. We will have the building packed with law enforcement, with fire, first responders, and military, and put on a good show here. Everybody will get recognized, and they get the color guard out on the ice, and it's also a big fundraiser for us. So if you're around on Monday, should be a fun night. Somerset coming into town, and it'll be Heroes Night here at the Wildcat Center on Monday. Varsity action tonight at 7, and then on Saturday, we are going to run up to Amory, and that barn is a little bit goofy. We're going to try to give you the cell phone broadcast on Saturday up in Amory, but it's just really going to come down to getting a signal up there. If we can get a signal, we'll fire off a broadcast off my cell phone. We'll just see how it goes. Hey, let's go through some sponsors here. It's G&A Painting, Grant and Angela Dockendorf, GAPainting.com. Go ahead, add some color, G&A Painting. Sterner House Chevrolet down in Prescott, Wisconsin. New, used, service, you name it. Sterner House Chevrolet, my Silverado. It's got a Sterner House sticker on it, and I know there's a lot of them out in the parking lot out here. Sterner House stickers on the back of them. Sterner House Chevrolet. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Jill Morrow Agency. You can give Jill a call. All your insurance questions, 715-425-8485. River City Stitch. Get your Wildcat gear at River City Stitch. Lots of good stuff down there for hockey, football, all the sports. Hockey or baseball, I know they got down there. They've got football. Even got some golf balls. Bought some Wildcat golf balls last year for Christmas for the boy. They got it all at River City Stitch. A1 Archery. All your archery needs. And guess what? You know, it's getting colder out there. You wouldn't know it by being outside right now. Beautiful day out there today. But listen, if you want to keep shooting your bow this winter, they got leagues coming up. You can shoot Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. You can shoot the 3D targets. And ladies' night is Thursday night. It's spot targets for ladies Thursday night. And spot targets open for anyone on Friday night. They also have a couple of lines shooting spot targets on Saturday. So keep your bow rocking over the wintertime. Go to a1archery.com and you can sign up for leagues right there with the guys at A1 Archery. Hey, here's something we can do right now. We got a couple minutes here. We're hanging out. How about we pull up starting lineups tonight for varsity? We got Andrew Amundsen, Chase Wiesinger, Wyatt Hopeful. We got Jimmy Rock, Riley Usgard, Cal Schrank, Mason Rappel, Hunter Rappel, Chuck Freeman, Nolan Hopeful, Blake Goring, Maddox Simon, Chase Rudolph. They'll get to play a couple of periods. You can only play 5 periods in Wisconsin. So if they play 3 JV, they can play 2 at varsity. And then defense, Jake Lean and Ben Johnson. C on his sweater, number 15. I call him Smooth up there on the starting pairing. And then you got Jackson Flanagan, Cal Usgard behind them. Lars Breezy, hopefully he's on tonight. I know he was battling an illness on Tuesday, so hopefully we'll see Billy Breezy back in action tonight, along with Anthony McPherson, Hayden Eckholm, 7th. Luke Linehan getting the start. He had the night off against Somerset on Tuesday night. Back in net tonight. First time since the big shutout against Eau Claire Memorial. Dan Lynn will be backing up Luke at the varsity game. Hey, we're going to take a quick break here, catch our breath, get a drink of water. We'll be right back with third period action in a moment. Hello? Now you got me. Third period about to begin. Cats trailing 1-0. River Falls on the penalty kill right now. Simon, Ackholm, Rudolph, and Ty Utes out there. Tanner Guest brings it up. Olsen looks, shoots. He scored the first one, the only goal of the game so far. And that one there, and a really nice look at Dan Lynn, when able to get the blocker on it. Simon chasing this down. No icing with the penalty kill. That should be icing. It will be. Cats will get the ozone draw here. 32 seconds left in the penalty opening moments of the third period. Cats will go Hopeful and Helminiak. Helminiak says, I want to take that draw. Got Pollard behind him. Pollard fires one off. The official skates, and Nolan Hopeful was sliding in there to put that one in, but nice stick lift over there by number 2, Leighton Bostow for New Richmond. Hopeful was seeing that one going through the net. Bostow stepped in, lift the old stick up, and Cats able to clear. 7 seconds left in the penalty. So Maniac, great look to Hopeful. Hopeful didn't get all of it on. A little bit of a wobbly puck, and Hopeful wanted to pound that thing, and it didn't come off the stick quite the way he wanted it to. So Cats will get the ozone draw here. It'll be Larson, Goring, and Prochnow, along with Pollard and Blair Ledese. Goring will take the draw. And New Richmond didn't have enough skaters on the ice. Now they got it. Nice work there by Luke Blair. Stepping up, keeping it in. And we got a whistle. They're going to get these. Louise. So they get Blake Goring on the penalty now. What was the call, Chris? Head contact. Well, that either happens or it doesn't, so not a lot of judgment there. I didn't see it, but it must have happened. All right. Cats will go on the penalty kill once again. Boy, they've been on the PK a lot tonight. They haven't picked up a lot of penalties all season long, but they're picking them up tonight. This is probably the fastest team they've played this season. You tend to pick up extra penalties when you're facing speed, but Just seems to be a lot of penalties that you don't typically see. But it happens. There's interference. That was an easy call. There's not basketball. You can't set a pick for somebody. Can't block. All right, Colton Gunter goes to the box as well. So we'll skate 4-on-4 here for 1:40 unless another arm goes up. Be Rudy. Simon. Gage Brunkhorst. And Willie Loy. Gats with the full complement of 6Ds tonight. So they're actually running straight pairings. They've been running 5Ds a few different games this season. Simon with it. And they score. Tanner Guess able to get some space and puts it right over the shoulder of Dan Lynn. It's 2-0 Tigers. 12:27 to go here, third period. Four and four. Ty Utes, Hayden Ackholm, Mason, Max Helminiak, and Nolan Hopeful. Helminiak with it. Helminiak scores! Backhand over the stick side shoulder of Drake Bowman, and Helminiak, third goal in 2 games, had 2 Tuesday night against Somerset. That'll get some energy back into the bench. You see Nick Thomas over there jamming out. Boys are starting to put the head down after that second one in, and a little juice now. Let's go. Let's get flying here, boys. It's probably the most room that Helminiak's had tonight. They let him skate it right to the net. He backhands it right over Bowman's right shoulder. Here comes Ekholm. Ekholm back door for Hopeful. Hopeful couldn't find the handle. He called for him. Hayden put it right there. It was Guess unassisted and Helminiak unassisted on the goals. Cats with a short power play here. Four seconds left before the Tigers. Nolan's got to chase this one down before he gets to the end line. They wave off the icing. Jack Larson skates in, fires that one over the top of the net. Takes a little shoulder there from Jack Fitzgerald. A little Jack on Jack crime there. Leighton Bostow skates it in. Prochnow coming back into the play, makes a nice play there. I got to thank Kobe Prochnow. He's like my best friend right now. You know what Kobe Prochnow does? Every morning at 5:20 a.m., he pulls up in my driveway and picks up my son. He has to be at the locker room at 5:30, but I don't have to be anymore. Thanks to Kobe Prochnow and his driver's license. That's not how you do a breakup. Icing's the call. Both teams put fresh 5 skaters on the ice. 9:51 to play. 2-1 hockey game. New Richmond went out to a 2-0 lead. Max Helminiak answered moments after the second goal went in. And we got a whistle as that puck goes up into the Cats bench. Maniac to take the draw. Logan Link, Will Loy, and Jake Brunkhorst out there. Serene brings it in, leaves it for length. The Maniac tried to hit Serene. Serene can't find the handle. And Eisenkall will bring the puck back down into the Cats' O-zone here with 9:07 to go in the third period. Cats will bring in top line, Rudolph, Simon, and Hopeful. Will be Hayden Ekholm and Ty Utes, the D's. Rudy to take the draw. And here come the Tigers back the other way. Shot goes wide. Loose puck. Simon tried to catch up to it, couldn't quite get there. Swings it over Rudy. Rudy does a wraparound. Loose puck. Bowman. Oh, still loose. Net off. And we'll reset. Owen Hare was out there with that crew as well. Cats will bring in Goring, Larson, and Prochnow. Utes and Ekholm still out there. Goring to take the draw. Goring donning the number 9 sweater again this season. It's battling to get that thing out of the zone. Goring able to clear it out in the neutral zone. Prochnow. Now Larson comes out of there with it. Jack. Saucer pass to Goring. A little bit too much smoke on that one. Prochnow able to keep it in momentarily. Puck out in the neutral zone now. Shot goes wide. Nice work. Goring knocking that one down. Leaves it for Colby. Colby dumps and heads for the bench. Cross that red line and head for the bench. Serene, Charlie John, and Helminiak out there now. Chuck John, the 2-6 out there. And there's going to be ice. D-zone draw here, 7:07 to go. Midway through the third period, Cats trailing 2-1. They were down 2-0. Trying to crawl back into this one. They were down 3-0 Tuesday. It's a team that hasn't trailed all season until Tuesday night. Now, 2 straight games they've been behind by multiple goals. Charlie John brings it in. Oh, is looking for Serene. Had Serene on the back door. Still chipping it over to Carter. Nice shot there by Chuck. Chuck pressure. Tigers able to get in their breakout here. Leighton Bostow shoots side of the net. Puck rolling around. I don't know who got it out of there, but somebody did. One of the Cats defensemen, maybe it was Pollard. That puck was rolling right along the goal line, and Pollard plucked it out of there and sent it towards the blue line. This game was probably fractions of inches from being 3-1.
How many times on the heel? About 60.
Little chirping going on down there. Picking it up by our little microphone we got mounted above the penalty box. Will Loy out ahead to Matt Simon. Simon through traffic. Trying to hit Hopeful. Hopeful a little bit too much traffic to see who's coming through. Tigers had a guy breaking out there. It was Manny Cisneros. It'll be icing. Ozone draw coming up. 5:50 to go, third period. Well, last night Tim Lavold emptied his net with about 2:40 to go. Be nice to see the Cats score before we get to that point, but that was the number last night. Cats able to score with about 10 seconds left. Oh, nice look from the point there. And we got a whistle. Bowman able to clear. Rudolph wanted the penalty. The official comes over and says, not going to happen, son. Coach Lavold says, quit talking to the ref. Nothing good can happen when you're talking to the ref at that point. Brunkhorst from the point. It got there in the last one. Gage is getting pretty crafty at firing those from the point. Oh, beautiful, beautiful play there by New Richmond. Shot goes wide. Open. Trying to skate through traffic. Back home with it. Back home. Chips it deep. Cats in the middle of a change. Wow, Dan Lynn. Puck came off the glove, tried to scoop it up. Here comes Goring back the other way, leaves it for Larson. Larson back to Goring. Goring. Had Prochnow coming up the middle. Nice work, Aiden Ekholm. Ekholm, body against the boards again to keep it in. He kept it in twice there. Uke steps up, fires it down. Prochnow with. Boy, with arms going up so much tonight, I don't know how that one didn't happen. Utes takes a pretty big shot. Now they finally call a penalty. About 3 times too late, guys. So the Cats will go on the power play here with 3:48 to go, down 2-1. Rudolph to take the draw. Hopeful. Lyons fires. And New Richmond sends the length of the ice. probably isn't a team that's seen the River Falls stretch pass more than New Richmond. These guys have been seeing this thing for 3 years. They're good at defending it. Swing out. Cats. That 2-2-1 power play. When that happens, there's nobody there. 1:09 to go in the power play. Rudolph brings it in. Helmeniak. And New Richmond sends it down. Back home to the bench. He'd been knocked around that whole shift before the penalty, and then he goes out in PP1. He was out of gas. Took another big hit down here. Will Loy out there now. Scoring. Loy with it. Oh, Lily. Will with it. Tried to get to Goring. And that one's all the way down. Penalty killed by New Richmond. Back to full strength here. Under 2 to go. Hopeful. Bringing it in. Shot. Bowman knocks the net off, and Nolan Hopeful not happy about it. So the Cats will call a timeout. And I think get everybody fresh, give them a minute here to rest. And my guess is with this draw being in the O-zone, Dan Lynn will be done for the night unless the Cats can put one in. Hey, let's hit a couple of sponsors here before we wrap up, as long as we get a timeout. Sarah Jenkins, Property Executives Realty, 612-703-3944. Or you can follow Sarah on Facebook, get that weekly market report. I think she puts out an email, too, once in a while. I get those with the old weekly market report. Thinking about buying, thinking about selling. Just want to know maybe what your house is worth. Get a hold of Sarah. How about flashback film and video transfer? Jason Schrank. Always doing a good job getting all those files converted to digital for you. Maybe you recorded some cool audio with the Garage Band back in the 70s when you had hair. You want to share that with the friends. Put it up online. Prove to your kids that you were once cool. Flashback film and video transfer. Put that in the old Google machine. Look up Jason Schrank, and he can help you out. Local service, local touch. Really fun follow on Facebook, too. Lots of vintage stuff he puts up on the old Facebooks. Flashback film and video transfer. Also brought to you by MapFit. MapFit training up. A lot of these guys go up to Hudson, but 4 campuses throughout the Twin Cities area. Rudolph, Hopeful, Helmeniak, Simon, Loy, and Ekholm out there. Empty net. Puck loose out front. Helmeniak fires it towards net. Hopeful. Or Rudolph tries to drop it to himself. Loy steps up, sends it down. Hopeful. Oh, he's looking up front. Nobody home. Rudy trying to keep it in. Loses the handle. And number 14, Colton Gunter, able to put it in the empty net. And that'll make it 3-1. And not make it impossible, but make it pretty darn tough. So Lynn will come out into the net. My guess is if the Cats can win a draw and get it into the offensive zone, they'll probably pull them again. But we'll see what happens. Colton Gunter, the freshman, with the goal for New Richmond to make it 3-1. kick Rudolph out of the circle. I think he was doing a little talking, doing a little sword fighting down there, and the official just didn't want to deal with it anymore. "35 seconds to play." Simon or Pollard will bring you in. Buck out Luke is there. Hopefully. And the offsides. A lot of frustration out there with the white shirts. You know, you heard Hunter Rampel up here a little while ago saying, I don't think they're going to lose this season. I think there was a lot of that kind of talk going around. But still got to play these games, you know. New Richmond didn't get the memo. Boys will have something to work on. Chuck John's going to take the draw here for the Cats. They'll have something to look at in the film run. One hair out there as well. You got Pollard for head contacts. The Cats short here, and that'll do it. So River Falls takes their first loss of the season. New Richmond loves to hand the Cats the L. And now we'll regroup. Be back out Saturday afternoon. It's an early game, so 1 o'clock start for the JV in Amory Saturday afternoon, and we'll have a 3 o'clock varsity game. Again, that's all pending internet service. You go to these rinks, places like Amory, sometimes you don't get internet. But if we can get internet, we'll bring you a broadcast. If we can't, I get to eat some popcorn, maybe a hot dog, and enjoy the game. But we'll do our darndest to bring you the show on Saturday. So Cats drop this one 3-1 to the New Richmond Tigers. Still a great day to be a Wildcat. We'll see you guys in about 20-25 minutes with the varsity game. Again, Monday night is Heroes Night here at the Wildcat Center. Make sure you come out Monday night against Somerset. We'll see you in just a little bit. Wildcat Hockey presented by First National Bank. And special thanks to Mr. Dan Jenkins and Mr. Chris John, doing all the hard stuff behind me. I just have to stand up here and talk. We'll see you guys next time.